Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Unveiled, the D&D 5e live play podcast thing game. Where we play D&D. We're gonna do introductions. I'm gonna do a recap of what I can for these people that totally remember everything that's going on. And then we're gonna play D&D. And by play D&D, I mean we are going to roll an initiative immediately. So, hi, Tony.
I didn't start talking without unmuting myself. I just want the world to know how much of a victory that actually is. Andy, I haven't played D&D in a hot fucking minute, and I'm real excited to play me some D&D because life's not been very kind, so let's do the thing. Back to you, Andy.
Definitely won't kill you tonight because that would be really...
I'm if you do, I will just come back as a skeletal version of myself.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? You're the only wizard. You get a pass. I won't kill you.
Beautiful.
Hi, Amador.
Hi, Andy. I have missed playing D&D with y'all. It's very nice to be back here, back in the saddle, as they say. More importantly, if I die tonight, I will be playing a blind swordsman. In fact, a samurai blind swordsman. So I hope you like that.
You know, that sounds oddly familiar. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that sounds so familiar to me. Hi, Emily.
Hello, Gerda here, just your standard stinky rat lady, just doing her best, trying to enjoy the world. Also, I made this hoodie for my dog. Oh, it's so cute.
Wow.
That's adorable.
Spectacular.
A round of applause, please.
Hi, Chris.
Hi guys, I just noticed I'm a little crooked.
Are you? Okay. Hey, there we go.
My arms off like this. Hold on.
Perhaps we need to get you a level. Send you a tiny level
Yeah.
so you can,
There we go. I play Tilvius, the straight up and down and horizontal aligned centaur.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
We will be missing a Joff tonight. Joff's schedule's wild. We're gonna be missing a lot of Joff in the coming, I don't know, however long. Sadly. So last time, and as a recap for what the hell we're like really doing, right? We are on our way to Alabaster in search of Rosati's mother figure, right? One Bruna Tea Leaf. It's kind of difficult to get across the country to Alabaster. You guys decided to take a ship and head north, stopping in the port of Honorlot, the capital city of the kingdom here, where you are currently working on a way to get passage to Alabaster. One of the ways that you sought out was through the military here. You talked to one Clyde, who was like a supervisor down at the docks, who told you that he could get you an audience with Lord Voren if you were to help with this thief that's been stealing things around the dock that nobody's been able to catch. Things of obscene size that make no sense on how they just disappear. You asked around town. I think it was Tilvius that rolled like a 24 or something.
It was something crazy.
Yeah, to spot this like massive pylon that they were moving off of one of the ships. You followed that to some storage area that you staked out through the night and saw some odd person walking through a gate, just directly through this big wrought iron gate in front of this compound. Inside, he began to cast some type of magic that opened a large portal on the ground as the pylon started to sink through, and Rosati stopped that with a counterspell. Had to roll for it, unfortunately, as it was a rather high.
Fine.
Soon as he cast that spell, this creature looked directly at all of you. Or person. You don't know if it's a creature or a person yet.
Thing.
You know, it's a character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are. We are looking for passage to Alabaster. You also spent some time in Avalon, which is like the guild hall here. That's kind of like a training facility almost, both for adventurers and the knights. Yeah, that's where we are. So we'll pick up tonight with everybody rolling initiative as this creature looks at you, and there's like a glint of crimson on these large spectacles that this person's wearing.
Glint of crimson on spectacles. Using my new spinner dice. Oh, I'm so excited. What's it going to be? Hey, for the first time in my whole career as a D&D player, it's not shit.
Yes,
That's
speak for
great.
yourself. That's really
okay.
great. So
I got 26. for
give me
initiative.
give me 1 second.
One.
All right.
One.
30 to 25. Anybody
26.
else? All right. Also worth noting as part of the recap here before we get into more of initiative, I'm going to say that Yari headed off yesterday during the time that everybody was asking about where to find this thief and asking questions. Yari went off on like her own excursion, asking and gathering information. So she is not with you. 25 to 20.
I got 21.
5.
That is definitely not. That is definitely not 20 to 25.
20 to 15.
17. Very proud of that.
It was very nice.
Am I gonna die?
No.
You're fine. You're
Yes.
fine.
If anything, I'll die.
So
Right.
this thing has turned to look at you, person, thing, whatever. And you see these like large round spectacles. He's wearing otherwise like kind of travel attire, rather nice, almost like merchant clothes, like high class merchant. Kind of a coat that goes down to his knees here. You see some buttons gleaming in the darkness. And that's mostly what you wake out. Some kind of tie and like undercoat here. Very fine clothes. Tilvius, you are first.
Yes. Okay. I draw my bow and I shout out, "Surrender, thief!" And I will use steady aim to give myself advantage on my next attack. And I will hold my attack for if he moves aggressively or casts a spell or does any sort of attack.
Okay. For that, I will let you decide what is moving aggressively to Tilvius when it happens.
Okay.
Argot.
That's me.
That is you.
There's many things I can do.
But only one thing that you shall choose.
There's only one thing I shall choose. Yes, correct. I am going to
My music stopped. What the fuck's up with
sorry.
that?
If he attacks Tilvius, who has her bow, I would like to react using my held action to cast catapult at first level.
Okay. So if he attacks Tilvius or gets near him or something.
Attacks like if Tilvius. Okay, how about this? If Tilvius shoots an arrow, I shoot with him.
Okay.
I'm learning from my past mistakes.
I'm on board with that. Ruzadi, your turn.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
The message spell. It has a verbal, somatic, and material component in the spell casting.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to speak the message, or can you just speak the incantation and then telepathic or through the magic say what you're going to say? Because I'm not sure how that works.
You whisper a message, but only the person you're whispering to can hear it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to cast message. Can I see him? I can see him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I cast message with my palms out, like not like this. Like I'm trying to think of a non-threatening gesture,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to be. I get 25 words, right? Is that what message is,
No,
or is that
message-
sending?
that's
Message is
sending.
endless. Okay. Hey, we don't want to hurt you. We don't have to fight. Let's talk. We're just here to figure out what's going on with all the stuff that's been disappearing around town. We can talk, or we can do things crazy. Again, Risati's not very charismatic, so we're giving it
Yeah.
a shot here.
Make me a persuasion check at disadvantage because you just counterspell this spell.
I know.
And
Yeah,
Persuasion
probably-
at disadvantage. All right.
Probably a little hostile feeling, yeah.
Probably not feeling great about that. All right, so that's not great, guys. That's not great at all.
I believe in you.
That's slightly better. That was a 5 plus. What did you say? Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a 6, y'all.
Okay. So the response you hear is a crisp snap. And a second later, the rest of you hear it as he takes a legendary action and darkness envelops the entire compound. This compound probably spans about, I'd say, maybe like 100 feet in like a radius here. And the entire compound is encased in darkness.
We're outside the compound. Are we encased in darkness?
You are not. It is just the
Okay.
compound itself.
I'm going to let go bloop, at where he was.
Yeah. Roll an attack.
My catapult would go up.
Oh, DM,
I gave myself advantage, but in darkness it's disadvantage, so it would
Yeah,
cancel
I'm
that, right?
thinking I was contemplating giving you guys like a straight roll for it, but yeah, we'll count the darkness as normal. So Argyle with disadvantage, Tilvius standard.
Actually, I don't have to make one. It just happens in a straight line.
Oh.
It flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface.
I thought catapult was an attack roll.
If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dexterity saving
Oh,
throw
it's a
on
saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 19
Dex
for my
14.
attack.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay, but not. I don't get advantage or sneak attack because I don't have advantage anymore. So it does only 7 points of damage.
Okay. You loose the arrow as this darkness comes up, and you think you struck true. There's no audible sound. Obviously, you can't see through the darkness,
Yeah.
but you think your aim was true. Argyle does a 17 save.
Correct.
Okay. You throw the rock in the same general area as the arrow, and you don't hear a thunk or a thud. It just disappears into the darkness.
Awesome.
So,
DM, I'm sending you my important rolls for tonight, just so you're aware.
oh yeah. Those might help.
There you go.
What'd you get? Yep.
It's gonna be good.
Gerd, it's your turn. You guys don't hear any sound or actions. Nothing appears from the darkness. About 6 seconds pass.
So my dark vision doesn't allow me to actually see what's going on.
No, this is magical darkness. Doesn't work through that. Very unfamiliar thing for you to see darkness and not be able to see through it.
Or as SpongeBob would put this, advanced darkness.
Advanced.
Can I snarf out with my very advanced knows in perhaps a vicinity he might be in?
You can make a perception check.
Use that sniffer.
$23.
23. I think on a 23, as you're kind of like sniffing around, you catch a lot of odd smells. There's this like musty dank smell that you pick up from this area. You catch like a lot of the city, very like the hustle and bustle. There's like the that smell of smoke and sweat and just very standard city smell from all around you. And as you're kind of like focused in on this individual, you smell more of that like dank, wet smell. And then it changes to metal, like you get a very metallic smell, and centered about where he was. You don't get the feeling that he's moved too much.
All right, then I think I'm gonna cast. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna cast Moonbeam where he was standing.
Okay.
What?
Hell
What,
yeah.
what does that look for?
No, I fuck with it. I'm on board. I have never considered Moonbeam interacting with darkness.
That's a very interesting thought process.
It's fine, right?
Yeah, no, it's
Love
great.
it.
I think no, it's great.
I really do love it.
Actually,
I mean, he can't move too much. Stinky piece of shit.
Meta, we do know that he has legendary actions.
Fuck.
Oh fuck, it's right.
Okay.
What?
So I am going to rule that Moonbeam's pale or dim light that it excludes cuts through darkness. So if you were to like look down from it, you would see through it. So that's how we're gonna rule this. I'm going to say that you are certainly with that perception check able to accurately pinpoint where he is for the radius of the spell, and I'm going to make my Constitution save at disadvantage.
Because he was not expecting that.
Oh no, that's not why it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
What?
oh,
What?
I'm sorry. What happened?
What does that mean? You gave a knowing O.
All right,
I won't say.
so that's going to be a 19 con save, which I think saves.
So I have to get higher than that?
No. It's just your save DC, which I think is like 16 or something.
Yeah, mine is 16.
Yeah, so he's going to take half damage. So roll 2d10.
$16.
16. All right, so he's going to take 8 damage from this.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you guys. All right. That's going to bring us back to Tilvius.
Tilvius is going to, while keeping aim, through the gate at where he was, I'm going to move to get as much cover as I can behind one of the trees that was lining across the street where we were hiding, because we were hiding in the bushes back there. There were trees and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get 3/4 cover and ready an attack for if I see him.
Okay. As you ready your attack, you kind of draw back your bow with you. So you're like behind everybody else at this point, right? Kind of like by the...
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So because you're behind everybody else, you 100% see him as he takes a legendary action and appears directly behind Gerda.
Oh, okay.
As
How
he just
close is
kind
Oh
he
of-
my
to
god,
me?
is he gonna rip my still beating heart out?
As he just kind of
Bloody hell.
steps into the space there. So yeah, you totally have your ready to action here.
Okay.
Help, Tilvius.
Uh,
I wasn't meant to die like this.
17.
17 does hit, yeah.
Okay. And if he's within 5 feet of Gerda, I get my sneak attack.
You do in fact get sneak attack. Yep.
Okay.
What type of damage is sneak attack? It's just the same as the weapon type, right?
It's the same as the weapon, so it's piercing. So that's 15 points. I
Is
do
this
have
magical?
a magical bow now, though.
Yeah, you do, because the string, right? It's magical.
Yep.
Okay. So as you let loose, and now you can see as he's standing here, there is an arrow kind of sticking out of his shoulder. Just there. He doesn't look perturbed by it. It's just kind of there. As you draw back and you let loose the second one with your sneak attack damage, doing 15, which you've seen some people fucked up on these arrows when they're
Yeah.
not expecting it, right? You watch as you immaculately shoot this arrow. You're 100% sure that you've shot it true. It collides with his chest where his heart would be as it pierces through, and he just kind of flicks his head at you and then looks back towards Gerda. And that'll be Argyle's turn.
Yes.
He's got an arrow in his shoulder and one right like piercing through his heart about halfway through his chest.
And I visually saw him tank Tilvius's.
Oh
arrow.
yeah.
He
Oh, yeah.
just right in the chest.
Yeah, he doesn't look. There's no sound. There's no reaction. There's no blood spilling from the wounds. I suppose that's an important thing to say.
I will, instead of preparing an attack, I am going to prepare a first level healing word. So if the next person I see takes damage, I'll cast healing word to them as long as they're 60 feet around me. So any of my allies.
Any of your allies? Okay.
Yeah, if they get injured or they get hit, I will cast healing word in reaction to that as a held
Okay.
action.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
That will be Ruzadi's turn, but we are currently waiting on Ruzadi.
He's being right backing.
Yeah. So how we doing? How we doing, team?
I think this guy sounds like he's dressed very like Beatles in their Sgt. Pepper stage.
I wish he was wearing metal armor so I could cook him like a chicken. But
Yeah, there's
So
he's got metal frames on his glasses. You know, you could heat metal that.
yeah, but what if he's only far-sighted and not nearsighted? So he sees us at a distance anyways.
True. True. It's a good point.
What if they're just there to look cool? They're not
is
even
the darkness still up? Did he lose his concentration?
No, that's still up.
I
Yeah,
figured
There's always a
oh
chance.
God.
like I was in a vortex warp him away, but I'm like, that's a con save. And his darkness is still up after getting shot twice. It's very, very, very right to
So let me ask. Obviously, Tilvius is the farthest at the back. Where are Argyle and Ruzadi in relation to Gerda? How far back are you?
I would say. So, how far would you be? Obvious. I don't remember. From Gerda, how far would he be?
Oh,
Maybe like 30 feet,
30 feet.
if that. Like
Okay.
somewhere
Yeah,
between,
probably
I'd
more
say,
like 20.
yeah, somewhere between like 20 and 30 feet.
I think I'd be about 20 feet away from Gerda.
Okay. Rizzotti, how far are you from Gerda? If Rizzotti's like pulling up the rear, or if Tilvius is pulling up the rear, how far is Rizzotti from Gerda?
I would say at any given time, probably within 15 to 30 feet.
Okay, so we'll say like
Ish.
on the closer side.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
My turn. Okay.
Don't let me die.
Catch me up
the
real
guy-
quick. What happened?
The guy teleported right behind Gerda, and I shot him with an arrow in the heart, and it didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
currently he is sitting there. He tanked a moonbeam through the darkness. You think it seemed on point. He's
Okay.
got 2 arrows sticking out of him, one of which is lodged halfway through his chest, where you imagine a heart would be. There's no blood seeping out onto the clothes; they've just impacted through the flesh here. And he teleported behind Gerda at about 100 feet away.
Wow. Fuck.
Sounds like a
Question.
pervert.
So super quickly, he would know that we're in danger.
Yeah.
Fuck. What should I do?
Mm.
Man, I have so few options. Okay. Entity, is Gerda in front of me, or am I behind her and now he's between me and her?
He's between you and her.
I cast lightning lure,
Okay.
Oh,
What am I doing with that?
and I'm gonna try to pull him to me. That is gonna be, let's see, DC 15 strength.
Oh, well, you picked the worst stat. And I'm rolling like shit. He fails. That's a 2 on the die.
Okay. On a successful, lightning energy strikes one creature of my choice that I can see within 15 feet of me. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, which he did not, and I'm going to pull him 10 feet to me.
Okay. He's about 5 feet from you now.
Excellent. 1d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of me. So,
oh, you're at 5th level now, though. Wouldn't that be 2d8?
yes, that is correct.
Nice. So wait, does that mean he's like 10 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Well, that's terrifying. Question, DM
What's up?
Dakota, my lovely person. Can I? This is like
8 lightning damage.
8 lightning damage.
this is
Correct.
like a far stretch, but would I be able to roll an Arcana and or a History, to maybe see if I recognize this person? Like this person has been talked about. Maybe this person has written a book or something. I know it's kind of hard because they kind of are
You saw him on the cover of a romance novel.
exactly like, you know, he was in like he's like a book. You know, he's a book writer or something. I don't know.
I don't think you've ever heard the name. Actually, you know what? Make a religion check.
I could do that. I think I'm proficient. I'm not, but it's a +3, and I'll take whatever I can get. Okay, that's not terrible. 18.
I think on an 18, there's nothing that comes to mind for the like just greed other than it being a sin, right? Like people talk about greed as like a negative thing, and you know,
What do you?
do not do greed. That's what you get out of it. But this particular person, nothing comes to mind for it.
Okay, interesting that you brought up greed, but okay.
Yeah, because that's his name, right? That's the only thing you know about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We did learn that.
We did learn that.
that's the only thing you know. Yeah, so that's gonna bring us to his turn. As you're looking, as this lightning lure kind of you pull him towards you, and it singes like part of his waist and like his chest here as you pull towards. You watch as one of the arrows kind of in his shoulder kind of bends and breaks and snaps off as the like part of the skin there closes.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Someone give him something nice. Give him charity. It's the opposite
So,
to angelic virtue.
As this happens,
Hop,
as
hop.
this like wound closes on this creature, you watch.
I want to
as
add
he-
flair to it if I could. I was muted. I'm sorry.
What you got?
I just wanted to say, am I the tallest one in the group or the second tallest? Who's tall?
We're about the same height.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you and
so-
Tilvius are about the same.
When I pull him to me, even though I know I'm outmatched at least magically, he knows.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pull him to him and I'm going to say, you will not hurt anyone but me. And I'm going to just I'm going to keep looking straight at his eyes. You don't fucking touch my friends, basically, is what it comes down to.
You, as you're looking now, you're close enough to see through. There's no white in the eyes behind these glasses. These like crimson glasses here. The entire eye is black. As he looks at you and he just winks. As he winks, he kind of takes one hand and just waves it in front of pretty much
spell?
between. Yeah, it is a spell. Between you and Gerda, he just waves a hand here and he's going to cast sleep. He's going to cast sleep at 7th level.
I will use my last remaining 3rd level spot to counterspell.
He's going to do the classic
As my
and
reaction.
counterspell the counterspell for sure. For sure, he
Perfect.
saved it for this and did not use it on lightning lure.
Perfect.
So, I pre-rolled this. This is targeting Ruzadi and Gerda as the two farthest from the group here.
Is this an attack, or how does this work?
This is sleep, so it's just a total number of dice, and if it's equal to your HP, you are unconscious.
Cool.
The total number of hit points that is going to be knocked out here is 82.
Way beyond.
Between Ruzadi and Gerda,
This is
who has
bullshit.
who has the lower HP?
Oh, I'm sure it's me.
Mine is 43.
35.
Damn.
So, as you are both targeted in this, and as those two numbers do not add up to 80, you are both unconscious.
Close.
Neat.
Tilvius and Argyle, you watch as Ruzadi and Girdle crumple to the ground asleep.
I think
Well-
we might be a little unmatched here.
Technically, you watch them drop to the ground, and you're not sure if they are asleep.
Right.
What you see is this person wave a hand, and a dust envelops Gerda and Rosati as they crumple to the ground. And that will be Tilvius' turn.
Now, just for point of order, that's not 0 hit points. That's just I'm asleep.
You
Is
are
that
asleep.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unconscious.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
How far away is he?
Can I be put to sleep?
From you, about 15 feet.
Are
Yeah,
you
can
half
you?
elf? He's half elf.
Is he?
Or-
I thought he was a half orc.
No, I'm half orc. That's why I specifically asked about the HP thing, because I wouldn't be at 0 hit points, but
Yeah, you were not.
Orchestra.
You have all your hit points. You're just asleep.
He hasn't done anything to anybody's hit points yet.
not
No, it's
yet.
true.
Emphasis on the yet.
Notice how he used something that doesn't require me to be able to use my portent rolls.
I
Yeah.
will be honest, that was not intentional. I didn't even think about that. Works out though.
It's all good. I'm unconscious now. I'm sleeping like a baby.
You are sleeping like a baby.
I'm going to stow my bow, draw my short swords, and run up so that I'm standing over Rusati because he's right next to Rusati. And so I'm right next to him. And I'll say to him, this doesn't have to go any further. You can just walk away. And I will ready my attack for if he does something that I deem aggressive,
If he doesn't walk away. Okay.
basically.
All right. Argyle.
That's me.
Yep. So 2 people are crumpled on the ground. Don't know what happened to him. Tilvius has run up, swords drawn.
Can I? Never. Is it a bonus action to pull out a weapon?
I'm counting like your draw and stow as a free action.
Okay,
Unless we're talking like something crazy. If you're trying to do like both like stow and draw, then you're okay. I also really hate the concept of like that stow and draw is impossible in a turn for like a bow, because realistically you drop the bow, right? You just drop the bow on the ground and draw a weapon. So that's an example where I would say it's
just
still
slip it
free.
over an arm, and you got 2 weapons.
In that case, I will do something that I haven't done. I'm going to take out my light crossbow and rub one of the bolts against my frog-like skin, my froggy skin, to cover it in poison.
Frog skin.
Okay.
And if Tilvius attacks, I'll attack with the poison crossbow bolt.
Okay. Fair enough. We are both holding actions.
Yes.
That's gonna bring us to his turn.
Ninth level meteor swarm.
Well, obviously, if he wanted to kill you, you'd probably be dead, right?
Of course.
Out of character, we know that.
Of course.
I'm still not gonna just let my friends die. I'm gonna die with
No, you
Yeah,
in
yeah,
character
yeah, yeah,
should
yeah.
100% be fighting because you don't understand what's going on, right? Fuck, that's really all it is, isn't it? All right. So, what happens next is he looks at you, Tilvius, as you say you can just walk away, and he's going to hold a hand out towards you. As you're like holding 2 swords towards him, he's going to hold his left hand out, just palm open towards the sky. He doesn't say anything. His mouth doesn't open.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna repeat it. Walk away.
As he stands there with his hands open, he's going to kind of flick his wrist towards Argyle and cast sleep once again. This time at 6th level for a total of 71 hit points.
Oh, I fall asleep.
So
Well,
Argyle also crumples to the ground.
I can't even do anything.
No, sleep is really dumb. It's great.
It's stupid. But understand.
They really nerfed it in 2024 rules.
Good.
As they should. I stand by, for the most part, sleep probably shouldn't exist. It's really good.
All right, I'm gonna take that as an aggressive action.
Yeah, go for it.
Attack.
What are you swinging at here? As he's got his hand outstretched towards you.
I'm gonna swing at the hand.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Cut his fucking fingers off.
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Okay. As he's kind of holding his hand out towards you, and you go to swing, he just looks at you and with a very just lazy action pulls his hand back as your sword glides where it was.
Bonus action, offhand attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. That's 16.
16 just hits. Look at this very fair armor class, by the way.
Yeah, it's not as difficult to hit as I thought he would be. That is 6 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
Tis but a flesh wound.
As your blade glides through, it's almost like it glances off the chest, like it slides through, almost as if you're cutting through molasses or like some viscous liquid, as it glides through this creature's chest, and comes through the other side. There's nothing sticking to your sword. There's no blood here. It just kind of glides through. That'll bring us to your turn, as that was your held action.
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me check something. All right, now I'm just going to attack once with my good hand. For another natural one. Can't hit with that sword, apparently.
Mm-mm.
And then attack with my offhand again. For 18 to hit.
Okay, yeah, the 18 hits for sure. You take the first swing, and as you do, you make like a stabbing motion, and rather than really attempting to dodge, he's standing still. You expect him to do something, anything, but he doesn't move. Taking that into account, your second swing hits true as you kind of stab through. You impale him through the stomach for
5 points of damage.
For 5 points of damage. Hell yeah. As you impale him through the stomach, your sword is just kind of sitting there for a second. You pull it free, and once again, there's a wound in this body, but it feels like you're just stabbing through a thick liquid.
Marmalade.
Yeah. That'll bring us to his turn. You watch as his turn begins, that slash that you made across his chest and the stab that you did through the stomach, both of those wounds close. And he will look at you, wink one time, and cast Sleep at You for 68 hit points.
Yeah, that'll do
As
it. I have less than 40.
Entire party passes out, and you all watch or Tilvius, as you are just closing your eyes to fall asleep, as you crumple to the ground, he turns and begins walking back towards the compound. Some time passes here, and you all are awoken to the guards of this compound, a bunch of people wearing that like same night attire with like a tressum thing here. Some of them have what look like little scrolls kind of lining their pauldrons, carrying books at their sides. A couple of them are holding staves as they're kind of standing over you, waking you up, still here in like the darkness of the night, as you all come to.
As I groggily get up on all four of my legs, I'm going to reach out my hand and I'm going to cast a minor illusion cantrip and put an image of greed in my hand. And I'll say, did anyone see this guy? He was trying to steal that pillar.
The guy in front of you that has just woken you up, that's kind of holding a staff and kneeling down here, has the most like finery on his armor here. The like blue shawl that kind of drips down here is crumpled from use. It very much seems like he's been through something. As he kneels down, I'm sorry. No, we've seen no one. What happened?
We observed this guy walk physically through your front gate, and attempt to teleport the pillar away. My friend Risati over here, and I indicate Risati, who's being woken up.
Oh my god, my head
Is a
what
wizard
head?
and managed to counterspell the teleportation. And we confronted this guy, and he used magic to put us all to sleep, unfortunately.
What? This is what he looked like, and he
This is what he
gestures
looked
towards
like.
your minor illusion.
Yeah.
And you say he was
And
trying,
then I'll switch it to a close-up of his face.
and you say he was trying to take that as he points back towards the compound, and you see like the same covered pylon almost just sitting there in the middle of the compound.
Yeah, he walked physically through your gate like it didn't exist and went straight for that and tried to create a portal under it.
You were saying someone walked through this gate, attempted to teleport an object of that size and magnitude, failed, put you all to sleep, and left?
I don't know what happened after we went to sleep.
He
I'm
roofied us.
sorry. Basically.
Yep.
I tried to get some attacks in on him. His wounds seemed to close immediately.
Roll me like persuasion here, or whatever you think would be fitting as this guy kind of narrows his eyes at your story here.
How about 18 plus 6 for 24? For
For
persuasion.
24. Okay. Holy shit.
I'm pretty charismatic.
Yeah, you fucking are, dude. Oh my god, I'm rolling like ass tonight. All right. He kind of looks at you and the eyes narrow and then they get wider. Right. All right. Let's take a full statement. Marim, and he looks towards his left here. Just take down what they have to say. We'll investigate the matter, and I can't invite you into the compound, obviously, for security reasons.
No, it's fine.
Are you staying somewhere?
We kind of just got into town.
Yeah, we're kind of looking for a place to stay, aren't we, guys?
Yeah,
Man, my head hurts. Wow.
I think you hit it when you got.
Maybe I don't know. I was just trying to protect Gerda, and the next thing I know, some dude's thumping on my chest, going, "Hey, are you all right, man?" What, like, wow.
He kind of looks at you. Well, when people first get into town, normally they stay at the Hull, over more towards the docks. It's not far from here. And he kind of gestures down the street, and you can see like lights, and in the distance you hear like the noise of night activities at what would be an inn of like a bustling town. And he gestures.
I assumed I dropped my swords when I fell asleep because that's what happens when you get left unconscious. I pick up my swords and I look at them. Is there any residue, anything on them from going through this thing's body?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. I'm bad at that. Oh, I rolled 17. Though. We're 17.
Okay. On a 17, as you're kind of looking at it, you don't see anything. But as you take your fingers and you rub across the like blade here, it feels almost gritty. Like there's some incredibly fine sand.
I'll point that out to the guard who was talking to me. I'll say I stabbed him with this blade, and there seems to be some sort of residue on it. Feel this very carefully, please.
Yeah, he was in
while they're doing it.
He's in the middle of a conversation with the man he told to take a statement here. As he looks back towards you, takes his fingers and feels the blade, and he kind of cocks his head to the side. And then there's a moment as he casts a spell, holding his staff. It like glows in the light here. He speaks in that like arcane language as he casts some type of identification spell on this blade. And as he does, you watch as his eyes from like this nice hazel color go entirely black for a second, and then they go back as he kind of
Oh.
staggers as he's standing there.
And I'll make Greed's face appear in my hand again and go, his eyes were like that too. Your eyes just went black like his.
He's going to stand up straight, nod, and thank you. I think it's best that you get some sleep for the night.
Insight check.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to
Roll
do
your
that too.
insight. He's going to look at Merrim here, who he told to take a statement. Once you finish with the statement, let's send a letter to Lord System.
18 plus 1 for 19.
19 plus 1 for 20.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up. He's definitely not happy. He looks very disconcerted. If on the 20, I'll say you get. He does not think this is a problem he could solve.
Damn.
Great.
Smells crooked to me.
Neat.
This guard named Merrim will sit down and take a statement where he'll ask you to relay everything that you remember from this person. He does his best to like make a sketch on paper with magic here. He'll ask if you are okay with detect thoughts being cast on you. If anybody is willing to open their minds to that.
Sure, I'll do that.
Hell no.
Same.
Yeah, he casts detect thoughts and he probes in to get like a first-hand look at what happened. As he kind of jots things down on a large book.
I don't trust his probing.
You can probe.
You shall not be probed.
Yeah.
That's okay. Telvius took the probing for you.
The guard at the front here will look at you all. I only ask that you don't leave town for the next couple of days.
Well, the whole reason why we're doing this is to try to get passage on a ship going to Alabaster.
And you were planning to leave within the day?
Maybe a few
As
days
soon as we
before
could.
get that,
But-
you know.
If it's okay with Rusadi.
I mean, a couple of days is fine. We were going to have to come up with the money anyways. Who knows if they're going to pay us enough for the ship from what we found anyways. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
We sort of did the job. Sort of.
Sort of. We did find a thief, but
Kind of got our ass kicked.
we don't know who it is.
It's all right.
Yeah, guard, whatever you say. But then looking back at the rest of the crew, like,
You said you were set on this this task by someone. Do you have a name?
Oh shit.
I don't remember it as a player, but I'm sure Tilvius does. Here, probe my thoughts again.
Yeah. He'll get the name Clyde from you.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Well, if that's who you were in contact with, we'll talk to him in the morning. And I'm sure before you would leave, we'll have something to say.
Wasn't he the dock guy? He was the dock guy, right?
Yeah,
Right. He was like the supervisor down there. Yeah.
That's who suggested we try this.
The entire point was, you do this for me, I'll get you an audience with Lord Voron who might be able to help you. Because y'all are broke and cannot charter your own passage. So, he says that.
After, I do have one question. What is that? And I point at the pillar thing under the blanket or under the sheet, whatever it is.
He's gonna look at that and look back at you and go, I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to discuss the.
Is it still under the sheet?
Insight
Is there any
check.
part
Yeah,
of
It is still under the sheet. for
any
sure.
part of it that I can see at all, or is it perfectly covered?
I think you would have seen the base of it, which looked like this massive brass ring.
I got a 16 for my insight check on him.
I mean, 16. It's behind some type of compound that has a garrison of guards. Yeah, dude. Fair enough. What did you expect?
I'd like to pull some tomfoolery if I could for a moment.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, actually, hold on. Nope, I can't do that. Never mind. That's a touch spell. Never mind.
Fair enough. He'll look at you all, and if you need me, you can ask from the gate or any of the Tressum guards around for Palus.
Palus Hughes. Got it. All right. Should we head to that inn he suggested?
I suppose so.
Oh, and I'll make an illusion of Yari. If this woman comes by and asks about us, could you tell her we went to the hull?
Of course.
All right.
If I'll let the sentries know as well.
Thank you.
Guys, I think I need a nap. My head really hurts.
Yeah, it's late. It's like after midnight, isn't
God,
it?
my head hurts.
He's gonna look at the guard that was taking your statement. If you'd be so kind as to escort them to the hall. And
Thank you.
He will walk with you down the street. It's still pretty lively, even this late at night here. We very much, the veil light has died. The only light comes from the singular moon that you see in the distance here. As you walk through the streets, nightlife very much taking place. Still much quieter than the hustle and bustle of the day. And eventually you get towards the hull, which almost looks as if a boat had been stood up, just straight up, as you kind of walk inside.
It's called the hall. I thought you were saying hole.
No, the hull. They're very creative. As you walk inside, it's very boisterous. People are still having a good time. They're still drinking here. We've not gotten towards like last call just yet for people to be going to bed. There's games of cards being played. You see what look like conversations being had and like booths in the corner. As you come in, the guard will kind of walk with you towards the door here, and as soon as you're inside, have a good night. I hope you're all right. We didn't find any traces of compulsion or other magics on you, so be at ease.
Oh, thanks for checking.
One thing that I wanted to do, and I was going to say it back when they were looking at your sword. Is it possible to scrape any of that off into like a vial?
Yeah, I think once you head over to the keep, like the innkeep here, barter for rooms for the night and head up, you're definitely able to take some time to scrape off this like almost clear dust into a vial. It is almost impossible to see with the naked eye.
And then for the next week, every night before bed, I'm going to spend some time with my alchemical friend over here. And we're going to rack our brains on any potential makeup that we can figure out with this, whether it's more arcane based, whether it's carbon based. Like we're gonna spend some time with this. It doesn't have to happen. You don't got to give me anything right this second, but I want you to know that intentionally I will be sitting down with this and spending time.
Yeah, okay. I'll say before you guys go to sleep tonight, I think the way I'm gonna do this is I'm going to keep track of a DC I have in mind, and every time you
Okay.
guys roll, it's just going to decrease. So, make me, both of you together, make me whatever check you think is accurate. For what
I'm
you're
starting with Arcana tonight.
Sure.
God, I love this spinner dice. This is so fun. Prime D&D, y'all. Oh, that's terrible. 9 plus 7 for what is that? 15.
15. All right, that's still not bad.
Mm-mm.
All right, Argyle, what you got?
For I think I'll do Arcana also.
Sure.
Would I be able to do guidance on myself?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's going to be 27. I rolled a 4 and a 17 plus 6.
That'll do, kid.
Okay.
That'll do.
All right. You guys start racking your brains to try to figure out what this is. And right now you're kind of just going off your own arcane knowledge, trying to decipher this. You give it a lot of thought. You're kind of bouncing ideas off one another. Argyle, you've heard of chitinous creatures that have like a similar type of dust coating the inside of their like chitin. But this is not that. That's very much apparent. That's a very like powdery substance. This is 100% not that. As you guys are bouncing these ideas back and forth, you get nothing out of this as your first night comes to a close on it. Definitely a good decrease on the DC though.
So it doesn't feel like you said like powder, so it's granulated like sugar.
Yeah, almost.
Crazy.
Does anybody else want to do anything tonight before you guys go to bed? I assume
Yeah, one more thing. Sorry. This is going to be in addition to this, and you can add to, detract, whatever you want with what we just did. I would like to cast Detect Magic on it.
Detect Magic. Okay. As you cast Detect Magic, you get a magical like aura from it, but it's not a school of magic. It just like emanates
Like
magical
pure,
energy.
like pure, like
Right.
whatever magic is.
Right. Similar to like the air around Loch Nim when you were there, it's like this permanence of magic.
Okay. Cool.
It
I
just
will relay
has
that to my friend.
Yeah. What was the room situation? Did you guys all get one room? What did we decide to do?
As long as I get a bed, I don't care.
Question: do we know if these rooms have tubs in them?
They do not. They do not have tubs in them.
That's kind of.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
You were just in it. You were just in all that
Since
fresh
I
water this
sowed
morning, right?
myself
Didn't you
into
just
the-
land in a pool?
It's been a while.
Hey, you know what? I like to upkeep my skin, make it all slimy, smoothie.
So you can coat crossbow arrows.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, Tilvius really cannot physically sleep in a bed, so he doesn't need one.
It's chilling.
Beautiful. I shall do it for you.
He made a little fort out of like the like straw and blankets and stuff in the corner.
Yeah.
He's bedding down over there.
I don't mind just sleeping on the floor on a bedroll I got.
Same.
Question, DM, before I go to sleep.
Yeah, what's up?
May I go down to the kitchen?
Yeah, you can still head down.
Cool.
I think
I
this late at night, they're probably not like they would tell you, like the tavern keeper would tell you that they're not really cooking much.
It's fine. I don't need food. It's cool. I'd like to talk to whoever's in charge of the kitchen at this moment.
The innkeeper's going to look at you. I'm sorry. I guess that's me.
Cool. I have a
cook's
really easy
asleep.
request. Pretty easy, super easy. Do you have like a tub or a bucket or anything that I can put water in?
Sure. He walks into the kitchen and will walk back out towards you with like a normal sized bucket with water in it.
Cool. Do you have any like sponges or anything like that for like cleaning, or just like put it in the water, it soaks it up, and you can like.
He looks over to his left at the like glass container, like this glass tankard that has like the ever present dirty rag in it. He looks at that for a second, looks back at you. Not particularly. No.
If I needed a towel for my room, where would I go to find one of those?
Why would you need a towel for your room?
Why are you asking me questions? And I
Well,
palm him 10 silver.
You palm him 10 silver. He disappears back into the kitchen and comes back with this like greasy rag for you.
Beautiful. Love that. Thank you so much. You've been so kind.
Of course. Of course.
I fuck off back up to my room.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Rosati appears back in the room to your amazing sleeping arrangement of Rosati getting the bed, Tilvius in a corner, Gerda doing her best to make a burrow in the other corner of the room, and Argyle just kind of laid out towards one of the sides.
I walk over and set the bucket of water next to Argyle. I'm sorry we don't have a tub, but at least I have some water for you.
That's so sweet.
You really... Thank you. I appreciate it very much. And then I'll dip the rag into the bucket and then slap it on my face and then do the tree frog curl.
You slap this rag on your face, and this like greasy rag just kind of slides down a little bit before it takes hold as you kind of like lay down. And yeah, you guys get to sleep. Does anybody want to do anything else tonight?
I'm not like proficient in artist tools or anything, but I'm gonna sketch greed into my my sketchbook journal.
Hell yeah. Make a tool check, why don't you? Painting tool check or an artist tool check, whatever. You're not proficient, so it's just straight.
Just dexterity then. 12.
12. It's not bad. It's not an awful sketch. You capture what you think is the likeness of this creature.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice him doing this?
Yeah.
Go.
I'm not being secretive about it.
I know, but like I would have been getting ready to go to sleep, and I rolled
Book and
a
a
1,
pencil.
so I did not.
On a 1, you have rolled over.
And then followed on the floor.
Yeah. There is you were doing. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You were doing your best to kind of like snuggle away from the smell of Gerda. That is quickly coming.
Okay, first
back.
off, how dare you?
That is quickly coming back after your bath.
I was going to say I would be laying there in the corner with my feet up, slowly kicking bugs and little rocks and mold and dirt clumps.
This is why
between my toes.
This is why Rosati is trying to get away, for sure.
I think he finds it charming.
If he was not asleep, he could debate the point.
Likely story. So,
I just take out my set of differently sized locks, the ones that I like, except for the one that I gave away, and use my lock picking tools and do my nightly practice.
Hell yeah! All right, you guys,
and then sit on my haunches and go to sleep.
You sleep sitting up?
He's a horse.
My my horse body sits down, and then my human body is just kind of upright, and I just kind of have my head down on my chest.
I did not picture that. I always just assumed you flopped.
Nope.
Man, getting up would be a bitch.
Yeah.
That's how horses
Have to
sleep,
push.
though. You drive by them and you think that they're dead, but they're just sleeping. So anyway, I didn't know. I guess I've never paid attention to how a centaur slumbers. So my mistake.
Or at least
Now
how
you
Sylvia
know.
sleeps.
Uneducated back swamp.
Now you know.
Yeah, the swamp rat doesn't know.
Yeah.
Swamp rat learns.
You guys pass out, sleep through the night here. Wake up the next morning. It's like through the window, this veil light's bleeding in. That like same orangish yellowish light as it creases the sky. This massive tear.
Where was it that we needed to go today? Do we got to go see what is it? Clyde? Kyle?
Claude?
Yeah.
Cleat?
Farquhar?
Cletus?
Farquhar? What?
Farquhar? Who wants a
Neil?
little treat for breakfast?
Oh,
I
like
do.
treats. I got it. Speaking of treats, if you're doing the thing, I'm going to do the thing with you.
Yeah, let's do the thing. Everyone
Yeah.
everyone gets 3 temporary hit points.
From me too. Wait a minute. They stack, don't they? No, they don't.
Nope.
Shit. All right, then it's just 3.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought it was going to be like a
Ooh,
big.
I get my spells back. Yay! I am a happy.
It's a little like confectionery candy thing.
Mm.
Yay! Oh, I need my hit points. Hold on. 1, 2. Bitch. 1, 2.
I'm going to
3.
crush mine up and snort it like a lion.
I like it. Hilarious.
Wonderful.
It hits the palate sooner.
Yeah, it's on demand. Yep, that's our Gerda.
Melodious sound.
That's our Gerda. Love it.
Wonderful.
I need a plate of bacon to go along with this delicious little treat.
Do you want some of the grease from the rag that is stuck to my face?
I think I'm okay, but I appreciate the thought.
Wouldn't
Did
we
you-
all die if we touched it?
Didn't
Oh,
you?
that's a good one.
Did you know they also have meat patties in the kitchen?
Wait, what?
It's applied to
I
my
can taste
face. Yeah, I can taste it through my skin.
Thank you for letting me know the menu ahead of time. I truly appreciate you.
Yeah,
You're
let's
welcome.
go down and get some breakfast.
Yeah, you guys head downstairs. You're definitely able to get breakfast. I'd say like this whole excursion probably cost you like maybe 10 silver for the room and the food here.
How dirty is this establishment?
It's not bad. It's better quality than the one you stayed in at that village you stopped at on the way here. That like ramshackle inn that you stayed at there. It's a few bars above that.
So there's probably not any like cockroaches running about.
No cockroaches here. You could
Right.
check the kitchen if you could get back there, but the establishment itself seems not fine, but fair for like a bar side.
DM, I have a question.
They might pay you if you eat all their bugs in the kitchen.
I was gonna say I could probably earn our keep.
Before I left the room to come downstairs, the floor in here, are there any like little pieces of the floor that like I could just take a little sliver of like wood out of the floor?
You want a memento from this place specifically? Like the city wasn't good for you? You want this place specifically?
Yeah, this room, the one we stayed in, right here.
Yeah, you're kind of looking around, and the trim around like the corner of the room, you could pry like a little piece of it off.
Cool. I want a little piece of that, and I stick it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, man, you take a piece of the trim. I hope you're keeping track of all these goddamn places.
I have forgotten to do so, but I will now.
Because I am not.
I actually have a list of some other small things, but I don't know where they
Do
were
you
from.
have-
So
Your own bag of holding?
I do.
Mhm.
Okay. I was like, is this my bag of holding? Should I have kept track of this? I'm very confused.
Rosati has one. I know you took one from Lochnem. I know you took some like
Yeah.
a piece of rubble from Sarah's.
Every major city or every like big stopping point we've been to, I have taken a pebble or a rock or something.
Yeah.
But here, I specifically want a piece of this room's trim floor, something, so that if I come back here, it's in this room. God be damned if people are staying in it. I don't care. We're just going to into a room with people. It'll be fun.
Gotcha.
Trim from, what was the name? The hull?
The hull.
Hull. In quotations. And this is, how do you spell the name of the city? Onralot, A-N.
Hrylt.
Got it.
Okay. As you guys are kind of sitting around here, getting some breakfast, they have like normal meats here. They'll offer you like a porridge that they make. They have access to eggs, like a variety here, as opposed to some of the other places you've stayed at. There's actual choice in the menu. As you look around, there's people drinking ale this early in the morning, getting an early start for sure, right? You hear a little bit of conversation as you're sitting here. Okay, as long as you're still listening, that's good. You hear a bit of conversation as you guys are sitting around here getting your food and eating. You hear a couple of people the next table over. Did you hear about the ships down trying to make the crossing by Gallica? The guy next to him. I did. Something about pirates. Yeah. Glad we live towards the north side of the kingdom here. The guy looks back. There's been talk of black flags. Eric swears by it being some Empire trick, that it's not in fact pirates, but some crazy Empire scheme. Well, I mean, it could be, but I don't know. Did you hear the name of the ship there? What was like written on the side? I didn't know. They said it was the Adventia, some crazy adventure ship. Like, what? That's a fucking ridiculous name for a ship. They kind of like drawl on here about these like attacks down towards the south of Gallica, and how lucky they are that they don't have to deal with it up here.
Above board for a second, would this have to do with...
You have no fucking clue.
No. This is... Am I fucking muted?
No.
Was this going back to our round table game?
Uh-huh.
The kingdom is the place we are in right now.
Correct.
Who is invading the kingdom are gonna be through the south?
The Empire, which is a different continent. They come from a different continent.
Correct, but above
Gallica's to the south of the kingdom.
Yeah,
correct. And they were going to come. Right? They were coming through Gallica, though. Correct.
Right. You only know that because of the.
Correct. This is not Rusati knowledge. This is like me trying to understand the world knowledge.
Yeah. Like, nobody else, like normal people, like these guys, don't understand that there is an invasion happening right now in Gallica.
Got it. Okay. Back down.
Which would be way more fucked had Joff not put a fucking wrench in my shirt.
Yeah.
That's why we love him.
Yeah. There would be a lot more like worse things happening, but Joff threw a wrench in
it. I don't know what to say.
Does my sound better now?
You sound louder.
Okay. Is that bad? Like,
no.
It was on my fucking webcam. This stupid thing switches to my webcam for its microphone versus my big fancy fucking microphone I have in my face.
I always
Yeah.
said I'd get a fancy microphone, and I didn't, and it's always just a shitty mic through my laptop. Do I sound garbage compared to everybody
No,
else?
you sound
No,
fine.
you sound fine. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to change it every time I log in.
me too.
I got to remember to do that. I always forget. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Crazy idea.
Pirates?
Do you want to go
Yeah.
hitch a ride with a pirate?
We're really far away from that, though. How are we going to hitch ride from
Oh,
a
yeah.
pirate?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I got too excited. I heard pirate adventure.
Not excited about pirates.
Nah.
And Gallica is the wrong way for us to be going to Alabaster, isn't it?
I will remind you,
I
you
believe
had
so.
the option to go that way instead of to the north. You had the option.
We do know this.
We do know this,
Right.
but I think for the safety of ourselves and the characters, I think we should stay away from there as much as possible.
I think it would have been fun.
Yeah,
I think
Elena.
he's full of shit.
Yeah, because we would have died.
It would have been fine.
So let's go see Clyde. Is that where we're at?
I think we should go
Clyde,
see
right?
Glad.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Okay.
But let's keep that pirate stuff in our brain.
Yeah. Somebody write that down. Pirates. Gallica pirates. Got it. Oh, Gallica pirates. Okay. I'm gonna take a walk and talk. Instead of tea this morning, do they have coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking a to-go coffee.
Yeah, they'll the innkeep will, or like one of the barmaids will come over, bring you
I'll bring it back.
a cup of coffee. Yeah,
Beautiful. Thank you.
of course. She kind of walks off, continuing to like help people here. You will.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We're
You
all
guys
doing
exit, all doing it. You guys all exit the tavern here and head towards the docks. When you get there, you will see Clyde clocks you guys walking up towards him and
Grabbing a
walks
drink.
over,
I'll be right back. I'm still listening.
walks over to meet you.
Like cleaned our clocks?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He just starts punching, just starts going, no, not. He doesn't start wailing. He walks over to you. I heard you had an interesting night.
Hey, you could say that. We weren't, magically, done with and passed out, but I think we came on top.
Right.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah.
Was there a great battle? Palis didn't say anything about that.
No, it wasn't great. I think
Whoa.
we were pretty
He wasn't
outmatched.
there. He wasn't
Berta.
there.
I
yeah.
was there.
No, the other guy wasn't.
Oh,
Dale or whoever.
Daylor?
What's his fucking name? Cleaver?
the guy you just said.
What? Palis?
Who are we talking to? Claude?
This is
Clyde.
Clyde. Yeah, Clyde wasn't there. He doesn't fucking know. It was a great battle, actually. Clyde, and I think he kind of knew that he was setting us up.
I don't think he was.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he was, like,
I
really
most definitely
that
was
badass?
not trying to
Yes.
set.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
us to
I'm
do
actually
it.
flattered. Okay, I'm not mad anymore. I think it's
Why would I set you up? What?
Who knows? It's a crazy world out there.
Well,
I do my illusion thing and put greed in my hand, and I was like, "This is the guy who went after to steal that pillar thing."
Well, I will say, this is no longer my problem. The Tressum have picked up the case, and I hear Lord System has taken an interest in it himself. So you kind of solved my problem.
I would say we
Great.
completely solved it, actually.
Yeah, I'm no longer getting shit for not finding this thing that shouldn't exist. So thank you for that.
yeah.
On my part, I'll see about getting you passage or perhaps a meeting with my commanding officer. you're looking for a way to Alabaster, you said?
Mhm.
See,
Right. And you do not have money to charter passage.
no,
Correct, but we can provide service,
we're not useless.
protection. We're not useless.
Cooking.
Right.
Cooking, just like we can do things, we just don't have cash.
Have you ever seen a frog dance? I can do that.
And you're all experienced adventurers?
I pull out my medallion.
Totally.
Yeah,
Right.
we're all
Okay. Guild members. How long have you been a part of the guild?
Oh, how long again? I don't know. More than a day. How about that?
At
Yeah.
least
I don't think anybody here has been with the guild for more than a year at this point.
at least a few months.
Right. So
We're very well experienced, Clyde.
You'd be surprised what we've witnessed.
right. Okay. Whoever wants to can make a persuasion check on that.
Not me.
I don't think it should be me either.
Not me.
How about
got good
25?
25. What
That's
do you
our
say?
range
to-
right there.
Tell me, what are you saying exactly?
I'll say we may be pretty new to the guild, but between the lot of us, we have a lot of experience dealing with some very strange things.
I can also imagine him crooning a line or two with that bard charisma that he has.
Oh
and
yeah, absolutely.
just
And
A little wink.
I must
technically, we
maybe he
survived
even
a demonic
touches his
incursion.
face like
Remember
this.
that part, guys?
wait. You were at Saris?
Yeah,
we
we
witnessed
helped.
the whole thing.
We helped.
Yeah, we
Right.
helped.
Okay.
Yeah, we made our bones.
We're some
That's a big deal. That is
humongous.
good information. I'll pass on that you are capable individuals. And we'll see if we can't charter you passage here within the next couple of days. Is there anything you need while you're still here? Anything that I could help with? Anything you're looking for?
Honestly, I didn't even think we could get this far.
Yeah, I think if we could just leave as soon as possible, that would be super cool.
Right, of course. As soon as
Uh,
my shift is done, I'll have a talk with and see what I can do.
I think you had
At the earliest, it would be tomorrow. At the latest, I would say 3 days inside the city.
Sure.
Let's shoot for tomorrow, sport.
I mean, we gotta stay till tomorrow so your captain guy can talk to us, right?
That's yeah.
Uh,
Oh, shit.
if he has any farther need, I'm sure he'll seek you out. He was very insistent that you continue your stay at the Hull for the duration of your visit here.
Okay. I think we can handle that.
So, is there anything else you're looking for? Anything else I can help you with? You really have. I can't express enough how thankful I am. This has been a pain in my side for the last month and a half.
I could imagine.
And now it is no longer my problem. My biggest problem today is that ship over there paid too much gold. That's my biggest problem today. This is great. So anything.
I wish I was in your shoes. Honestly,
Hey, Clyde,
Clyde,
do you-
I am envious. Greatly.
Clyde, do you drink?
He kind of looks around for a second. Of course I drink. Not
I
now, but
I palmed him a few silver to buy himself a round of drinks after work today.
he'll take it and look at you and go, again, I'm offering to help you, but I will never, a knight's pension is not, it's not that, thank you.
Oh.
Just have a drink on us.
He's pretty loose with his money, so
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's only money.
So, nothing else
No.
you all are,
I think we're just gonna
No.
have to wait and see.
no questions about the city or
Oh,
goings on?
hey, I don't know if you're privy to this information, but I couldn't help but to hear a couple of guys talking a little earlier today. Did you hear anything about Black Flag sailing south side? Any?
He kind of looks at you for a second.
Do you think we should
You
be
all-
concerned right about now?
You all are adventurers, yes.
Yeah.
I would avoid sea travel towards the southern areas of Gallica. I would avoid that stretch of the continent.
Is it that bad?
There's been a ship spotted there that's been a problem towards the west coasts and the southern coasts of the continent for a while now in the Adventia, that we are doing our best to ignore now that it's Gallica's problem. And you would do well to do the same.
Just out of curiosity, the Adventia, right? Whose ship is that?
As far as we know, it's passed hands a couple of times.
I'm pretty sure it's Captain Edward Vane right now.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
He'll look at you and kind of like narrow his eyes. Yes, that is what we. How do you know that?
Remind me how we know that.
That
was chasing-
Yeah, when he was telling us the story.
Okay.
It's that ship.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Like I said, we've seen some crazy things in our time and heard some crazy rumors. And
Have you encountered that crew?
we as a group, not directly, no.
I see. Well, you would do well not to.
Yes.
The last I heard, there aren't very many people that can say they've seen it.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay. That's great.
light and heartwarming.
Right.
Is
Other things to avoid, just really quickly. I'll throw this out there.
Thanks.
If you were to leave the city, avoid the caves to the southeast. There's currently a contract somewhere there. Something about skeletons and mounds rising from the earth.
You
my
say
ears
contract.
instantly perk up.
Oh, we long rested, huh?
Yeah, you did long rest.
Instantly perked up when you said skeletons.
I would avoid that. As far as I know, the contract's already been taken. So, yeah. I think those are the main goings
Can
on.
contracts be bought?
Can contracts be bought? What do you mean?
Like,
They're mostly taken. Are you asking if you can take it from whoever has it currently?
yes.
That's not possible, is it? Unless they died.
If
Yes.
you could certainly attempt to come to a understanding with whoever gave the contract or whoever holds the contract. I assume would know more about adventure things than
You wouldn't happen to know who has that contract, would you? And I'm gonna look deep into his soul.
Let's see if he does.
I look a little uncomfortable at this point.
Yeah.
See how much this guy knows. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm not sure.
Do I believe him?
I don't know. Roll insight.
Sure thing. Hey, that's really fucking good. Insight, you say? That is a 19 plus 1 for a 20.
He seems very forthcoming here. He's been very honest with you so far. He seems like, especially because you gave him money to go drinking, he's very on your side.
Do we know like who gives out those types of contracts here?
I don't think you do. No.
What if I ask him?
As far as I know, Morwen handles most of the guild contracts.
Oh, we know Morrowind. They're the ones that did our investigation the other day, right? Right? The one that took all the information?
Oh,
That's the name you said, right?
yeah.
It might be different Morrowind though. Different
Okay.
spelling. that one's on me. That one's on me. I looked over and said the name. Listen, that one's on me. Different spelling. My bad.
They were
Okay.
cousins. Second room.
Yeah.
They estranged from their family.
Can I do
other Morrowind,
a
the one in Avalon?
history
the one-
check or something to try to ascertain what level of the government this person belongs to or who they belong to?
This guy in front of you?
No, the Morrowind person.
You totally know because you met her like met her yesterday. This is
Yeah.
the lady that was in charge of Avalon.
Not
Like,
the
wait,
one that
guild.
touched the blade, right? That had the black eyes.
No,
Right, different one. That the guy that touched the blade was named Palus.
Payless.
the Morrowind was the guild master, basically.
Right,
Okay.
she's the one over.
Okay.
But if you remember, there is no guild masters. They are all somewhere more important.
Right. Inkwell's the only like real guild master.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Are there any towers in this town?
The castle stands out. There are towers on the walls. If you're looking for like a large, what looks like a mage tower, you see a couple inside the like inner wall of Honorlot here, past the point where you are not allowed. In like the common quarters, no, you don't see any large towers.
But if I look up, is there anything like that's just fucking massively taller than everything else around it?
The only thing that really comes to mind is that like statue in the middle of the square.
Okay. May I above board again for a moment? Where was it in this town that the circle met?
Oh, in that like massive castle inside the inner portion of Honor.
Is that something that would be like elevated, or it was just
Yeah.
inside the castle
No,
somewhere?
That room specifically, you probably couldn't tell. But if you looked up at the castle, it's definitely imposing and looks like it would have rooms for that.
Who? Okay. This is what I was trying to get after. Who lives there?
You're gonna ask him?
Absolutely.
Well, quite a few people. The nobility, some of the higher knights, everyone on the table.
Table? What's that?
For the table of knights that lead the different portions of Honorlot, the different knight leaders and the people that more run this kingdom.
Okay. Do you know their names?
He kind of like looks away and looks back for a second. I do. It's part of being a knight. It's part of like common knowledge that we are all supposed to know. I certainly know all of them.
Am I allowed to know that you know that maybe I could know that you know? And I'm like, I get closer and closer and quieter and quieter.
He looks at you. What would you like to know?
You know,
I'll tell you what I know. I'll inform you of what I know as long as you don't tell anybody else what I know.
I wouldn't say a word. This is a really cool ass place. I'd like to know more about it. I'd like to know a little bit more about the people who run this place so that maybe someday down the road, I could know a name of somebody that maybe they could help me with something that I'm doing down the road.
Well, as I've told you, he points to the like emblem of the Roth on his pauldron here. My commanding officer is Lord Voren, who's in charge of all of the maritime issues and fleets and logistics and everything to deal with them. Right. There are 12 seats at the table. At the head is King Artilla, who we've been lucky to have for this last 30 or 40 years. 36 years. There are others, and he'll list them all. Do you want me to go through all of them here?
I don't need you to go through them. I just want you to know that Rusati has written all of their names in his spell tome.
Hell
His
yeah.
wizard book.
He will tell you that he does not remember the names of the unicorn or the owl.
And those are the ones that we did not see, correct?
You didn't see either of them. Most like higher ups really should know the names of all of them. They're not like trade secrets in the city. It's just this guy does not know.
Okay. So I write down all their names and what their symbols are, or who they what they represent.
Yeah.
And the party will now have access to those names.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Hell yeah. So, otherwise, you're all free to do what you will in the city until I can find something for you or arrange a meeting for you. When I have information, I'll come leave a message at the hull or find you in the city. Right. Just don't leave the hull. Don't find new lodging. It would be somewhat difficult to find you in the city, especially the farther you go.
Cool. We can go wherever you guys want to go. We got some pretty cool information, I thought.
I don't know about you, but I really want to go kill some skeletons.
We need to find out who has this contract.
Yeah, that is important. My bad.
So who did he suggest we needed to talk to? What name was that?
The one that two people have the same name.
Morrowind?
But Maryland.
Not to be
confused.
The
last thing. Where can we find Maryland?
She's at the
Morrowind?
Morrowind,
Morrowind,
sure.
She sits in Avalon, yeah.
Oh, that's the fountain thing, right?
Yeah, the Fountain Guild.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
Experienced adventurers.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I've seen a meteor swarm in my life. I don't know if you've seen one.
I'm sorry, a what?
Don't worry about it.
Let's go talk to Morrowind.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah, you guys head across back to the town. You make it back to the pool here. It's a little bit quieter today in town. Less people moving about. But eventually you make it back to the pool. Does everybody go into the pool normally this time?
Gerda just kept swimming down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Gerda polymorphed into a fish and had to swim the entire way last night.
I want to swim the entire way.
You'd have to find a way to subvert the fucking magic here. But assuming everybody goes in here normally, you'll all walk out from underneath that like large waterfall in the center of the like Pantheon styled cathedral here. As you all walk out, people are going about their business, grabbing the different like bounties from the wall. And heading out into the area. You see quite a few like night teams here, a couple of adventurers, some solo, some in like smaller parties. Yours is the largest party.
We're a normal party. We are a normal size. That's crazy.
Just no like large teams.
Where's Morrowind? I asked the first person I see.
You ask, and he just kind of like points towards one of the corners. It's like big bull-looking guy with like large minotaur horns.
Thanks, man.
He'll point to just the corner and just kind of like hit his chest as he walks off. Deuces.
Peace. I'm out.
Yeah, you guys walk over to Morwen, this like very like well put together woman with long hair. And she looks back and goes, "Oh, can I help you again today?"
As we're walking over, I'm gonna look over the charismatic one and be like, "Okay, I found her. It's your turn." The centaur,
I
specifically.
was gonna say, obviously, we're talking about Sylvius, right?
I'm going to say,
Correct.
Rusati, this is your bag.
Oh, my bag.
She just kind of looks between the two of you.
Perfect. Hi. Have we've met her, right?
Over an old bag?
So we're no. All right. This might be a rather strange request or question, but we were chatting with a new friend of ours, and we overheard that there might be a contract to take care of some skeletons or undead or something, maybe south of town in some caves, I believe, if my information is correct. Wondering if there was any potential way that we could come into that contract instead.
She takes a second and kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, it's been about a week since the team that took that on left the town. I think we could swing some type of recovery mission for you to see at least what's happened to them.
Okay.
Sure. We could make that happen.
I have a question. How long does it take to get to the caves from here?
By horse or wagon, maybe 5 hours.
And they've been gone a week?
Right. Yes, that's the concern.
They're obviously dead.
They're obviously dead. Yeah, okay.
Well,
So
a week is not. If it's like a
question.
large dungeon, it could be understandable.
Okay. DM, this is a numbers question.
Yeah.
What was the price per head to go to Alabaster by ship? 250, 200, something like that?
I think it was like 250. Yeah.
Okay. What is, just out of curiosity, what's the contract paying?
For the entire contract?
Yeah.
If you weren't to split it with the other party that was already there, and you're just taking a cut of.
Well, let's. Okay. Let me do this in two parts. First part, we go and we find them alive.
Right.
We assist them and we come back. What's that worth to us?
If I had to guess, given what the normal contract when it was first handed out was worth 200 gold.
Oh, the whole thing.
Right. The entire thing is worth 200.
Okay.
If you were to aid in a rescue attempt, you are due somewhere between 25 and 50% of the fee, depending on the survivors and what exactly it is you bring back.
I see.
Okay.
So in one day, guys, we could come up with enough cash for one of the group to be paid for. In one day. 5 hours.
Well, specifically for the ship you had asked about before.
This is a purely honest, no ulterior motive question. When you're like, oh, however many the party is left alive, that will change. Does that mean we get more if less of the party comes back alive, or more?
Correct. That is correct, and she'll kind of laugh about it. There's less money to go around, so you get yes.
Cool.
Also implies the danger of the.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't care about danger, really.
They're obviously already dead.
Of course not. You wouldn't have a emblem if you. Yeah.
I say we do it. I mean, what do we have to lose? At least that covers one of our heads if we go on that one specific ship that costs us.
Yeah.
That's one more head than we would have already started with.
Also, maybe you'd just be less broke.
That too. And also, we might be able to find some things in those caves. I mean,
Maybe we can find something to sell.
If you are going,
Like
fair warning, I'll give you the same background that I gave to the last team. It was a team of 6 that left to go there. The history is that some 150 years ago, a old wizard of Anralat left to go strike out on his own and find some place to have footing. There were ruins there at one point, and he just kind of faded into obscurity. Some 100 years later, skeletons started rising. We don't really know why or what, or exactly what's happening there. The belief is that this place that the wizard went to raise his own kingdom, area, town, what have you, fell into necromantic practices.
okay.
Highly frowned
sure-
upon here, right?
Highly frowned upon, right?
Yes. We the kingdom doesn't take kindly to necromancy.
Cool.
I know. And a quick question: is there any specific reason why they don't? I know generally it is not, smiled upon, but is it just because it's people don't like it, or is there an actual reason people don't like it?
Well, there's a few reasons. I think many believe it to be morally wrong. Those that believe in the light of Aethera, the teachings of Aethera are against raising of the dead. They say it breaks a piece of a person.
Would that be because they're not getting the full value of the soul that they reap?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm not particularly a follower of
It just sounds a little greedy if you ask me, you know what I mean? Anyways, thank you so much for the information. I believe, unless one of you has a objection to this, I think we should definitely be able to help out with this.
Yeah, I think we can.
Well, if you do bring them back, your part of the mission is stringent on them having finished their bit. So find them and figure out what is going on and come back, or don't find them and figure out what's going on and come back. Those are the 2 options here.
Sounds beautiful.
Perfect. Okay. Do you know anywhere where we could, you know what? Never mind.
And of course, if you would like to take some time to brush up on your strategy or get practice in with undead, that section is over there. And she'll point towards the wall with a bunch of contracts on like skeletons and other undead creatures.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for your help. Do we got to sign anything?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
It sounds like a gentleman's agreement.
Peace be the
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah, there's no physical contract for this.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the
That-
rhyme.
Feel the ride.
Is
Maybe
that,
it's bobsled time.
What's that time?
Is that odd? Is that what you're asking?
yeah, is because the last
Every
time
other contract you've taken with the guild has had a physical contract.
Oh, this
Can we
person is
can we
15.
insight check that?
Sure.
I'm a little scared.
Well, like, are we a problem and they want us to go away? Or like,
If it comes down to it, I think we can take care of business.
Oh no, we can take care of it.
14.
Seems on the up and up.
Did you roll higher than an 8?
Wow.
I don't like it. We may have to kill them. I didn't say that out loud.
We will not be killing these people here.
We are saviors of the people.
Yeah, I said that to myself. That was my inner monologue. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Maybe my face said it, but
Let's go, team.
Let's go.
yeah.
I do point that out as soon as we walk away. I'm like, we didn't say anything.
No, they're fucking dead meat.
Oh, 100%.
Cool. Let's go make some money.
Money, money, money.
So, you guys leave town. Do you leave anything telling Yari where you're going? Like, do you leave a note at the hull? Like, do you leave anything for Yari to say?
It'd be really cool if I had sending.
You do not have sending.
No, I don't.
I really wish you did, so I could watch you waste all your fucking spell slots on it.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet. Isn't that like a fucking what level spell is that? 4th, 5th, 6th?
Third.
Hold on, let me. Spell.
So
I don't think
my like other question is, how are you getting there? She told you it was about 5 hours from the city by horse.
Cool. We need to find horses.
Yeah, there are stables where you can rent horses to bring them back, or you can buy horses. Those certainly exist.
Need one because I think Argyle and I are probably so teensy that Tilvius could like hitch us a ride and probably not even feel anything because we're both very delicate creatures, and then Rusati's kind of the only one that probably needs a horse.
Kind of a chunky boy.
Is that racist for me to say against centaurs? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Probably depends.
Our centaur is a very healthy, strong young man.
I think there are tribes of centaur that would take offense to that.
Well.
Dakota.
Right. So we need.
Sorry. I don't know what message we're gonna leave Yari, but I want to use the magical tinkering ability that I have, and touch like a pebble, and whoever's gonna hold it, like if we leave it at the hole, it's gonna have a 6-second long message, of whatever we're telling Yari.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, you guys can definitely leave that. The innkeeper kind of looks at you when you're trying to hand him a stone. What?
I tap it and it would play the message for them. So if you see,
so a magical pebble. That's what you want me to give. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, first off, none of your beeswax, innkeeper.
Do you say that while you're there?
No.
No.
I maybe mutter it under my breath, but I'm probably behind everybody because I smell so bad that I'm so socially awkward. Am I really having any of these face-to-face conversations? It's probably Tilvius because he's the most charismatic out of all of us.
You just hide behind Tilvius. All right.
Yeah, I'm like up to maybe to his haunches.
Yeah, that's fair. He'll look at you and go, I can take a message. Just leave a silver on the table and I'll make
You're
sure.
literally taking a message, but yeah, here you go.
Like, we didn't just pay for a room and board. This cheap.
It's not a charity.
Shit. I didn't say that loud enough for him to hear.
Yeah. He'll take the silver and the thing and take the description of Yari and just pass it on if I see her. You guys
no dedication to his job.
You guys head towards the main gate leading out of Unveiled here. As you are kind of like looking off in the distance, you see like the field stretching from here on as far as the eye can see, kind of like across the flat ground here, some like hills here and there. But for the most part, there are just fields off in the distance past this gate. There are plenty of stables around here for you to rent horses. I'd say for all of you, like, how long are you looking to rent? You'll come up to one of them and there'll be like a little kid running this stable here. Definitely does not look of age as he looks up and goes, for how long?
day.
Oh, one day.
I say 2 days at least,
Days.
just in
2 days.
case.
2 days for 2 horses.
I can fit on 1 horse, so I think we can use less. We don't
I
need
think, I mean, we need like a horse, maybe 2. I mean, Argyle and I are gonna double up, I'm sure, because together, what do we weigh? Like 85 pounds.
exactly.
So rat and a frog on a horse. This is fucking prime D&D.
The joke writes itself: a
So are
horse,
we-
and a frog, and a rat walk into a bar.
Do you need 1 horse
Wrecked
or
him, damn near killed him.
2 horses? Here. What do you 2?
Two, young man.
2 for 2 days. Okay.
Two days.
He kind of looks down at his book, looks back up and goes, 2 for 2 days. That'll be. We'll do 4 silver. Plunk it down in front of him, and he'll lead you guys back to a couple of horses. One like hazelnut, and one that's got like a calico color scheme going on to it. As he hands you the reins to him, wishes you the best.
Beautiful.
You guys mount up and ride through the gates of Honorlot here. The guards will stop you only momentarily as you flash your guild sigils at them as you make it across this like massive drawbridge that leads out, and you start heading towards the southeast, towards where the guild directed you. We're going to end right there as you guys are on your way to whatever this is.
Let's go kill some skellies.
Sounds like a lack of foresight that there were no names given for the horses. So I'm just going to take some initiative here and say
Go
that
for
the
it.
calico horse is named Cheddar.
Cheddar?
Can the brown one be named Bacon? Bacon and Cheddar.
Hell yeah.
100%.
I love that.
Actually, every single horse in that establishment is named after a food. For
Yes.
sure.
Then we did it.
Yeah.
We did it, team.
Next one, we'll
Yay.
do waffles.
For sure.
Let's make
I
some
was gonna
cash so we
say,
can go to
above the table. I thought we had skeleton horses or horses. I thought we had a carriage. Or am I
Did you bring
thinking
it on
wrong?
I don't think you
Ooh.
brought on the boat with you.
Oh, that's right.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you brought any of that on the boat with you. You left that shit. I think specifically Yari left it with an innkeeper.
Probably.
I
So
hope
we don't remember and we'll never get it back.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
We'll have to forge anew. That's okay.
Anyway,
Well, that was fun.
If we're good at anything,
That's
it's
it.
forging anew.
we'll
You
be
know
back-
what? You're right.
You're
We'll
right.
be back next week with
100%.
something. I don't remember what's next week, but
Oh,
Didn't
I
you
don't
love when you
remember.
mentioned skeletons in a cave? Rusati went,
let's see. That's the
it was so
26th.
cute. It's like when you shake a treat bag and your cat's
it's like
Or like when you put a can opener, you're opening
Next
and
Thursday.
cracking a thing for a cat.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
oh,
When I
So-
opened sardines, the cat and the dog, even though they were like, I couldn't even find them, they're at my feet in a half second.
yes.
So
Yeah.
as far as I know, next week is weirdness. So
I think that was the request.
Yes.
yes, we'll do
yeah.
outros, and then we'll just go. Hi, Tony.
Good evening, Andy. When you find yourself in a sardine can and you smell like salty fish, you just don't understand where life could have gone to get you to this place where you smell like salty fish. And so sometimes you just got to get a cracker and you just got to take a little bit of that sardine and you just trust life and you eat that sumbitch. Back to you, Andy.
Hi, Amador.
How you doing, Andy? It's me, Amador. I play Argyle. And you know, one thing or two about little old me is I used to work in the mines back in the day. You know, the mines.
Hi, Otis. Thank you for that.
Welcome.
Hi, Emily.
You know, in my day, my nickname used to be Sardine.
Thank you, Sardine. I am so thankful. Hi, Chris.
Oh, who, little old me? I don't know nothing about nothing, but I did hear that some Dungeons and or Dragons may have been participated in on these here internet tubes this here evening. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right, all of you remember those voices. We're gonna do a one shot of miners, just absolutely having a
Ooh.
blast.
That sounds
I
like
haven't-
so
I
much
haven't had
fun.
my 18th birthday yet. That's why. I'm a
Somebody
miner.
tell me where the mine went, because I don't know.
Well, it's not that hard to find. You just find any sort of place that
Do I
leads
just
down.
fall down the well like
Don't
Timmy?
forget, in the mines, there's mine goblins.
Oh, goblins.
Never